everyone, welcome to Both Sides Now. My name is Mimi. I've spent over a decade growing up in the UK and most of my working life in Asia. This is a channel showing you the best of both worlds. Nah, the world is actually pretty ugly at the moment. Hello everyone, welcome to Both Sides Now. My name is Mimi. In this channel, you'll find some of the most interesting and multi-talented people that I know who aren't defined by just one successful career. Instead of interviewing them about their achievements, I want to focus on the anecdotes, how their minds work and connect the dots so that we can also learn and apply them to enrich our lives. That's the conversation series. Hello everyone, welcome to Both Sides Now. My name is Mimi. This channel is about critical thinking. When people say there are both sides of a story, or it's complicated, or we have to be better listeners, what would be your follow-up questions? In this channel, I want to break down the steps of gathering information and evidence, how to be cynical without being annoyingly argumentative, and just practice taking a step back before making any judgment. Once you've unlocked this approach of logical thinking, I promise you, your work and relationships will be completely transformed. Okay, that sounds like a sales pitch. If you made it this far in the video, thank you. And you'd figure out by now that this channel is all of the above. It will have travel vlogs comparing different places that I've been to around the world, and it will have the dialogue and conversation series. Also, a surprise coming soon about assessing arguments using science and the law. If your friends and family supporting me, I know what you're thinking. I'm the last person on earth who could resist jumping into conclusion about anything or anyone. Professor Norbert Barrett, head of respiratory research at George Institute in Sydney and a mentor in my old job, once said that I was the most cynical person he knew, and he was 70. All I did was look at a chest x-ray of a COPD patient who had pneumonia. But my resting face and my thinking face happened to be quite judgmental. Aren't we all judgmental though? We're trained to be. From a very young age, we're trained to get to the point. When teachers ask us questions, we give answers, not speculations. In public speaking, you have an overview, and in the end, you say, if you've forgotten everything that I said, remember this one thing. We rely on single arguments in order to solve 99% of the situations we face, and we don't waste time. Our attention span is just under 2 minutes, like a 3-year-old. And it works. Trust me, I'm Chinese, born and raised in Hong Kong, and we want nothing more than getting things done without listening to people's life stories.
I promise you, give us a solid 8 days, you'll see results. Because we don't care, we just want things to work. Imagine harnessing the power of Asian people in government. Oh my God. All the Asians in government just going down the list of broken things, fixing it one by one with no agenda, just pure logic, right?
I'm also an only child in a very loving family. There's pretty much no one to persuade or confront. I identify myself as a scientist. I studied biochemistry and then a doctorate in neuroscience/pharmacology, and that's this thesis to prove. After a decade of working in technology, education, and in the pharmaceutical industry, I did a part-time law conversion course, initially for fun, and the barrister training course in London, all of which involved making assumptions, scrutinizing arguments to end up with the most likely conclusion. Perhaps most importantly, I'm a Christian. It's not about the moral high ground, but because I know my life involves a bigger picture and is about a life of meaningful service, when I see something or someone that is doing the opposite, I don't tend to spend time investigating the why. I just stop there. Again, I thought it was a very efficient way of living life. So it's contradictory to tell me or us now to be better listeners, have empathy, put yourself in someone's shoes. They only tell you that when you're a grown-up. The fact is, I am a grown-up, and it's really a bit like Joni Mitchell's song, Both Sides Now. I've looked at life
from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow life's illusions I recall. I really don't know life.
Look at what happened in the last 2 to 3 years in the world. Politics, hatred, mistrust, a pandemic that puts the world into a halt. I'm confused about why governments or people still fail to elaborate on their decision-making processes, why some would accept statements at face value. We know there's something not quite right, but very few can objectively pinpoint the issues and offer solutions. From my medical and legal training, I love evidence. I want proof. I'm very quick at pointing out discrepancies. Don't tell me, show me. And that is what this channel is about. The nitty-gritty things that most people ignore. So, who's the channel for? It's for those who are still in school, seeing all the options in life but don't know how to choose. Welcome. It's for those who've been working for a number of years, feeling stuck and muted in your workplace, knowing something's wrong but too terrified to make a change. I see you. Welcome. It's for those talents able to learn things so quickly and can do anything they put their minds to, but not quite understood by others. You are not alone. Welcome. This is my journey to see the different side of things, and it may be yours. See you in the next video.